and welcome to BehindTheJourney.com. And this is training video two, number two. And so I want to go ahead and talk about something that was one of the most important things that I discovered in business and this industry. Now, most people, they are who they hang out with, right? And so you are who your circle of influence is, and if you can take 5 of your closest friends and you pretty much add up all their incomes combined to include yours and divide that by 5, that's probably what you make per year. So you want to always go beyond the level that you're at. You don't ever want to be the smartest person in your circle, but one thing that was really important to me in this industry, and something that most people do not actually understand, and so they get into an industry, they join a business, and they actually get led by someone who has no clue what the hell to do. Now, you have the blind leading the blind. You have someone who's flat out excited about what they got into and excited about what they're sharing with you, and then you feed off that excitement and you go into this impulse type of buyer's state, and you end up getting in the deal with them because you're feeding off their inspiration, their motivation, their drive, their just excitement. Unfortunately, you shouldn't do that. And so here's one of the most important things that I learned in this industry. You should never listen to the person that's prospecting you unless they show you documentation. Now, I believe everyone has a chance to succeed in this industry, but if you're sitting in front of someone, which sit-downs, that's a whole nother training video in itself. I don't do any sit-downs in this industry. It's almost 2013. No one should do sit-downs or any type of home parties. That's not what I believe in. But if you're with someone, on the phone with someone, sitting down with someone, there should always be documentation that shows and states that they had a level of success that you desire and strive to be like in this industry, or even in business. I don't care if it's someone that wants to mentor you. They should have been there, done that, and bought the ticket. Now, you never want to, leave out or discriminate against those people. Like myself, I was 23 years old. I didn't have success at 23 in this industry, but I did not always rely on my own success. Now, what does that mean? Anytime I sat in front of someone, anytime that I did anything with anyone, anytime that I called someone, I always piqued their interest, and then I passed them to someone who had more credibility than I did in this industry, or in particular in the company or in the business that I was wanting to get into and explode and do. And so you should never, ever, ever listen to anyone that sits down with you or talks to you. You should always make sure that you have them call someone who's had more success than them if they're new, right? That can teach you how to do what they've done. That's really important. So one of the main reasons why people walk away with their tail between their legs and go in a corner and never do this industry, which is network marketing, networking, MLM, whatever you want to call it, ever again, is because they're led by someone who doesn't have a clue as to what to do, and all they're looking at is a sale to have a small success. Now, we all have to be bad enough, long enough to be good enough, and I totally get that, but unless you're on the phone with someone who's been there, done that, bought the ticket, and has proven, documentation-wise, you can always Google the people you talk to see if they are what they say they are, then you really shouldn't get involved with anyone that isn't leading you to someone who can take you there, because I can go out and bring in someone today, and if I don't, as good as I know I am and as much success as I've had in this industry, if I don't get them on the phone with someone who's had even more success than me, then you know what? I'm technically not doing my thing. I'm not doing my job, right? Because I'm still learning. If I'm not at a level that I want to be at, I'm still learning from someone who can take me to where they're at. And so always, always, always don't take the person's word for it that you're sitting in front of. Have them get you on the phone with someone who can take you to where you need to go, because if those people quit because they can't handle, in the first training video, the mental armor you have to have, then you want to always have someone that you can contact and connect with that's beyond them, that has gone through all the peaks all the valleys to get to their peaks. And so, again, please don't get into an industry, join a company in this industry, join a business, create anything without having someone who is bigger and has had more success than the person you're sitting in front of. Now, I always email, fax, send, show people the checks that I've made, so that way they know that I'm not a liar. Now, if you have the ability to do that, then I would do it to show them that you're just not saying what you're going to do or what you did. You're actually showing them that you did it, and then you're going to another level, and you have people that can take you and the person that you're prospecting to that level with you. So that's it, guys. Training number 2, how to identify the person that you should follow versus the person that is probably sitting in front of you. Take care. Stay tuned. Obviously, training video number 3 is coming up soon. BehindTheJourney.com. I am Tanner Nicole, signing out. Bye, guys.